guys, welcome to Wrestling Figure Wednesday. Today I will be reviewing the Mattel WWE Toys R Us exclusive Lesnar Breaks the Streak figure of Brock Lesnar when he broke Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30, which all of us were totally blown away by and did not expect at all, which I guess is good. I love when there are moments like that in WWE that you honestly just never see coming. So that was fun. It's nice they're commemorating it. Unfortunately, the figure is very similar to his Elite 31. It just has a new head scan as well as a different shirt. And he comes with his little beanie hat as well. But that being said, let's take a look at him up close in the packaging. At the top it says Brock Lesnar and there's a WrestleMania 30 logo. There's a new WWE logo. Brock Lesnar here in a standard pose. There's the WWE pay-per-view headquarters only a Toys R Us sticker that says Lesnar breaks the streak 21-1, and there's a little choking hazard because of his beanie, and it says highly detailed action figure with authentic ring attire. There's a large image of Lesnar there and it says Brock Lesnar on the side. And this packaging is really cool, as you can see. It has a lot of unique Lesnar designs there. Looking at the side, has more cool designs, the Elite Collection logo and a picture of Lesnar. And the Elite Collection logo and a large image of Lesnar in black and white. And then it says Eat, Sleep, Break the Streak. I honestly really like this packaging design here. I think this looks really cool and I wish Mattel did a lot more of that. I know on the new Elite 32 figures they have something very similar to this. I think this looks really nice, honestly, so I'm excited that they stuck with that. And looking at the back of the box, it's a picture of Paul Heyman holding Lesnar's arm up, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that Paul Heyman really did not know Brock was going to beat him going into the match. So I think that's a very unique reaction from Paul there. I love Paul Heyman. I think he's an amazing guy. He's just awesome, and I have all the respect in the world for him. So good for him to have that moment in his career. Pardon me getting texted. That is not the Raw general manager, so ignore that. You can see the WrestleMania 30 logo. It says Lesnar breaks the streak 21-1. Then it says Brock Lesnar and has a little bio about him and the match that this is based on, and then there's just a little warning hazard at the bottom. So that being said, let's take a look at him fresh out of the packaging. Alright guys, so here we have the Mattel WWE Toys R Us exclusive 21-1 Brock Lesnar figure. You can only get this at Toys R Us, and I don't know if the promotion is still going on. Probably not by the time you see this review. But if you spend $40 on WWE merchandise, you get him free, which is nice, and that's how I got mine. And I got an extra one to do some fix-ups with as well. But it is cool. If you don't get Elite 30, I recommend getting this one if you just want Lesnar and his updated attire. But it does have his smiling head scan, which isn't very common for Brock. I know he smiles when he's kind of being a smart-ass type of guy. I've always been a big fan of Lesnar since I was younger, so I'm excited to always get new figures of him. But it is not my favorite scan of his, as I never picture him smiling. But they did a good job. It does look like him. So that being said, let's take a look at him up close. Here's his new smiling head scan. The beanie, as you can see on his head, is removable. It's a thin rubber, and it has those little bumps there to fit nicely around his ears, so it fits snugly on his head. You just pop it on like that, and you could align it with his ears if for some reason you can't figure out how to put it on him. But it looks okay on him. It looks kind of like a helmet. I don't know. I don't like him in it. But here's his new smiling head scan. It's a ball jointed head that goes up and down. You can see the detail in his hair and the wrinkles in his head, which is really cool too that they put that in there. Looking at his torso, he has his Eat, Sleep, Break the Streak rubber shirt on, as you can see. It's got wrinkles in it to make it look somewhat authentic. Then to remove it, it has these notches here on both sides, and you can just split it there. Splits apart very easily. And you can do that on this side as well. And then it comes apart here. Then you just pull it over his head. There you go. So here's Lesnar without it. You can see here's his sword tattoo going down his chest. He has a typical elite chest joint, and he's huge, which is awesome. They give him his giant torso that's really toned, and on the back you can see his crazy back tattoo, which is really cool as well. Looking at his arms, he has ball jointed arms that go up and down as well as outward. And he has his one tattoo there, and his other tattoo on the shoulder. He has the swivel bicep joints, typical elbow joints. And he has a thin black rubber piece here to signify that he is in fact wearing gloves. And it says, let's see, Fear the Fury on this wristband. Sorry, it's such fine print, it's hard to read upside down. And then on this one, it says the same thing. So that's a nice little bonus detail. And then on his gloves, it says Lesnar, which is also a really cool detail. He has a swivel wrist joint as well as a hand joint that goes up and down. Looking at his lower torso, he has a swivel waist joint. He's got his black MMA shorts on. You can see the detail in them with the wrinkles to make them look authentic. And on the back it has a Brock Lesnar logo. And he has ball jointed legs that go up and down as well as outward. He has a swivel thigh joints. Then looking on the short here, there's a Brock Lesnar logo as well. And he has double jointed knees. And the shorts don't really restrict it, which is nice, because they do kind of curve it in the back, as you can see, so you can lift his leg a little higher. So you can still pose him very well. Then going down to his shoes, he has his little boots, and they have the swivel joints there, so you can pose it, and you can see the laces, and other details, wrinkles and whatnot, to make it look very authentic. And then he has the typical ankle joints that go up and down, and as in all my reviews, basically all my elites have really stiff joints that it's really hard to pose their ankles. So just be careful you don't break yours when trying to force it to pose. But yeah, that's Lesnar. I think it's a cool figure. Honestly, it is very similar to his Elite 31. If you want to compare the differences, just check out my review of that one as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like Wrestling Figure Wednesday on Facebook to suggest future reviews you'd like to see me do. And I will see you next week. Thanks.
For all your wrestling figure needs, check out ringsidecollectibles.com.
Like wrestling? Tune into The Rack, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern on wildtalkradio.com.